Yo, welcome back to another flight here. We are in the Pilatus PC-12 for today. And yeah, we are super duper late, so I don't even want to waste a second here almost. Because we need to get right into here. We need to get right into this plane. If someone's flying with today and you want us to wait for you, we normally would, but like today we're very hard on time here, so we're just gonna hop into the plane right away and we're gonna try and get off the ground here. So Winnipeg Center is online, so that's good. And then yeah, but I have to request IFR clearance, and you know how IFR clearance goes. So let's just hop into this plane. Oh yeah, we have since this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, we gotta take off the wheel chocks, take off all this cool stuff here. Just want to make sure, yeah, okay, everything's looking good. And yeah, I was learning how to fly this thing for a bit here. So, turn on the generators, we can turn on the bat. We'll turn on the bat so we can arm those lights. Turn on the no smoking sign, turn on the nav light, turn on the beacon light. Press run, plus starter. Alright.
Cabin altitude.
So, everything should be coming to life here. This engine should be starting up. It's already turning dark now, and while this engine's starting, let's say hello to the chat. Well, hello, Kami Lewis. How are you doing, man, today? And hello, that aviation guy. How are you doing, man, today also? Is the stream delayed? Yeah, I was at Sam's Club. What happened to the stream? It's delayed. Why? Well, yeah, it's delayed because I went to Sam's Club. And Sam's Club is like a big warehouse store. It's like Walmart, but it's better. It's better than Walmart, in my mind. Y'all can try and prove me wrong, but it's better than Walmart. Just Google what Sam's Club is. I won't take my time to explain it to you. Alright, Winnipeg Center is online, so that's 124.00 for Winnipeg Center. There you go. 124.00. And then borrow QNH here. Wait, no, that's Gander Airport. Shoot. Alright. Try not to waste any time here. You can also go to SimBrief, view, okay, import. Wait. That's not my flight. Or wait, no, that's not my flight. New. Okay, yeah, we'll just type this in, CYQK to CYSB. We are a PC-12. What? No, we're not a Piper. PC-12. Yep, we'll just enter in that. Long range climb, registration. We are November 921 November Golf. I don't know if y'all can see this, but that's what we're doing. We're 921. Alright, generate. That should be okay now. It's giving us a different thing. We'll just have to refile the flight plan. Yeah, we're gonna refile the flight plan. Here. There you go. Okay, flight plan filed. So, connects out of that SimBrief. Okay, there we go. Alright, now since it's imported here. We'll select departure. Departure runway. It was runway. Well, alright. 26. So that's all good. And then landing, star, approach, 30, RNAV, insert. And then activate. Should look all good. We can change the zoom here. It's really hard to kind of change the zoom. You just gotta. There. Okay, there we go. Now I haven't heard anyone online on Winnipeg Center. I haven't heard a single voice. But that's okay. Alright. We don't have a squawk code yet, or do we? Alright. Yeah. Okay. He's assigned me a squawk code, but he's not gave me IFR clearance. I can see on VATSIM radar what we've got. So we've got 1527. Okay. Borrow is set. Alright, engine instruments are all good. They are at idle. Turn on the flight directors. We got flight level change armed and heading track armed. And then we can set cruise. Should be somewhere in here. Init, database. Where is this thing? Okay, we can change it here. If I select it, go down, we're doing 230, enter. There you go. Now it's cruising at 230. We have everything set. We can call for IFR clearance. I'm gonna have to roll through this. Alright, notes page. Okay. Requesting IFR clearance to where? We're okay. To Greater Sudbury. Winnipeg Center, good evening. November 921, November Golf. We're requesting IFR clearance to Greater Sudbury, ready to copy. We could also be ready to taxi then, I guess. November 921, November Golf. We're planning runway 26, I believe. November 921, November Golf. Alright, cleared to the Sudbury Airport as filed. Climb to flight level 250. Expect runway 26 for departure and squawk 1572. November 921, November Golf. I thought I said 12527, but yeah, 12527, November 921, November Golf. Okay. Okay. Alright. Takeoff and taxis at my own discretion, and then I'll call you airborne. November 921, November Golf. Okay. That was the sweetest conversation I've ever had with a controller. Like, he was the nicest controller. I don't know if I'm overreacting, but he is the nicest controller I've met. Anyways, text light can come on. We can set, actually no, we're not doing that. Reset altitude select. Oh yeah. This thing actually tells me, okay, 250, enter. That's good. We check 250, we're gonna fly runway heading. Contact him in the air. Taking off runway 26. Alright, let's I filed with wait, are you talking runways? Because I filed with 26. Well, I filed with 25, and then I realized that may have been invalid for, well, something was not working, so I refiled, and it, with SimBrief, and it gave me a different altitude, so I'll just take 25, because that's okay as well. Alright, flight level 250, November 921, November Golf. Okay. Yeah, he was confused. Okay, yep, we're zooming on this taxiway. We need to go up to about 150. Yeah, takeoff is at my own discretion, so. Okay, we're gonna put on landing lights. I didn't do the checklist, but I should do the checklist. We're just gonna check everything off for now. Checklist. Oh my goodness. This thing taxis way too fast for my liking. Beacon cast. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Envelope.
Okay, alright. I've never had that happen to me, but that's something new. Alright, pre-plan push back onto the runway. Yeah, okay. Since I can't do it myself, I'm gonna have a pushback to guide me to the runway. Because I suck at this, I guess. Because, like, you saw my taxiing. I was going way too fast. I was not even putting in power. Okay. I can't focus on this. Before takeoff, flaps check. Insert set. Oh, that's the propeller. Let's pretend that did not happen. Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes this thing just likes to taxi at 99 knots, and I don't like that it does this, but, you know. What on earth? Is it actually one? It's not taxiing me. Okay, well, yep, we're just gonna taxi. I'm gonna just tell it where to go, because goodness. Stop doing whatever you're doing, this plane. Yeah, okay, I've not had this issue before. Well, I know it taxis fast, but cooked? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're stuck. There's a big hole here. Okay. We're fine. This is a normal flight. We're fine. We just went through some little, bushes. Yeah, that guy's probably just... If he saw me, you would have been wondering what's going on. Okay. We're gonna fly runway heading and pretend that that didn't happen. After takeoff, we'll hold a poll on time, because, I don't know, like live time, it's either live time or not live time. Alright, hand cam is on. We're gonna accelerate to full power. We're gonna fly runway heading. And here we go. Okay, now in this aircraft, the V speeds are quite high actually, so you sort of just want to take off at like around 110 knots is my suggestion. So we're gonna actually V1, rotate, see how easily that thing took off, and then gear up. Alright, there we go. Okay. He said takeoff is at my own discretion, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna follow this path. It gears up, targeting about 150. Gonna try and hold 150. We're gonna keep on this runway heading. We can do direct to our first waypoint. Yeah, okay, he's bringing up pitch a bit. This thing's bringing up pitch a bit. We're gonna try and follow that pitch, and then we'll engage AP. Yep, okay. AP, yaw damper coming on. AP coming on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hand cam comes off. AP is on. We go up. Whoa. Get closed. Flaps aren't up yet because we're still doing our takeoff. Okay, flaps up. And taxi and land lights are off. Checklist complete before landing. Alright, there we go. Fuel quantity, messages cleared. Alright, yep. So, now we just let the FMS do its job and do what it wants to do. Just put us at a really high rate of climb, but alright. We'll turn ourselves back around. We'll get lined up again. And we're gonna, we'll just turn ourselves around so that we're actually facing the correct way. Okay, we should actually... Okay, auto throttle is on. Saying 140. We're gonna turn back around. We're gonna fly over towards this. Sorry if I've not been answering chat, just kinda. What in the world? There, okay, there we go. We didn't actually have full power for takeoff. That's okay, though. Auto throttle is on. We're gonna try target about 155. 155. Or whatever it wants me to target. Okay. I don't know when to contact him again. Roger, November 921, November Golf. Squawk ident, November 921, November Golf. How are we supposed to squawk ident? How are we supposed to ident? T-A-R-A? Okay, there we go. There's a button down here as well that I need to press. It lowers our RPMs by a lot, helps us a lot. Okay, I'll try to ident. I'm not sure where. Oh, I see the ident thing. Yeah, I'll press it. Alright, you should have it now. November 921, November Golf. Okay. I was confused because I'm like, I can't find this ident. There's literally an ident button right there. I hit the ident button on my aircraft. November 921 November Golf. Okay, hex lights are off. There, okay, there we go. Now it's in game. Okay, sorry that I haven't been answering chat. I've just been trying to get this thing in the air and get us off here. It seems like it's doing pretty good, so I'll just increase this view and then we'll, you know. Okay, there we go. We'll get about 125 nautical miles. Alright, so what's the chat been doing? What's Sam's Club, by the way? Just Google it. You know, just Google Sam's Club. That's what I'd do if I was you, because I can't explain. Oh yeah, and now's the perfect time to hold a poll for if we're gonna be flying on live time or not. Because as you can currently see, it's kind of turning a bit dark. Like, you know, kind of turning dark outside, so. Okay. Are you in 11th or 9th grade? I'm actually in 8th. 8th. Whoa, low. Let's pretend that did not happen. Yeah, that was a bit weird when I went into that bush. I was just trying to do my checklist, but the plane was moving so dang fast. It's so hard to control this plane when on the ground. W push, yeah. Slew mode, no, I don't even have a bind for slew mode. I never use slew mode. If you can fly this, then you can fly the PC-24. I don't have the PC-24. I'm back. Oh, welcome back, Kami. I think your squawk is in standby. No, it's in TA/RA. I was messing around with it. Landed my plane into Dubai from Doha in the Qatar A350-1000. Nice. Might do the return leg in a few minutes. Alright, nice. What grade are you in? 8th. 8th grade. Yes. There's no way about my mom's being racist right now. I'm just kidding. It's not my mom. I'm just kidding. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, we just kind of did a loop back around, and now we're just gonna... Now we're just sort of heading back up, you know. We're at almost about 25,000 feet. I want to start getting some music in, but I feel like that we're gonna, you know. Is this gonna be a frequent tour? I mean, series? Well, I mean, I'm gonna do it over the next month, to be honest. Like, I won't stream most of it, but I will fly. 'Cause, you know, I posted a vote and y'all got to vote for some airlines to fly in Europe. So we're gonna fly One World, well, British Airways One World, and then we're gonna fly EasyJet, and then we're gonna fly my vote, Azerbaijan Airlines, and I'll be in Azerbaijan. Check borrow set. Okay, got that set. Okay. So after that, we're gonna do some Middle East flights. We're gonna fulfill your okay, so yeah, we're gonna do, okay, I was not gonna stream in Canada, but I somehow got myself to learn the PC-12, so now we're doing PC-12 ops, and I love this baby. This baby has a sweet old cabin. It's got a sweet old little livery here. Well, this is Flight Sim TO livery, but you know, it's got all these features. You got props, low speed, you got power. We're an MCP. I don't know what that stands for. We got flaps. We got this thing. These are the Honey Epic Systems 2.0. It's special systems, and I love it. Got some beautiful systems here as well. We're gonna turn on VNAV right now, actually. Oh my goodness, my dogs. They're so loud. They're louder than the people I know somehow. Alright. Oh, discontinuity. Delete that waypoint and activate. Alright, now we're cruising at a speed of around 319 knots. Oh my goodness, my dog. Alright. Is this gonna, oh yeah. And the idea of it being a frequent tour, so okay, let me go back to that. Wasn't planning to stream of me flying in Canada, but like I said, I just learned the PC-12 out of nowhere, and so I decided that I would, you know, do some flights in that. Yeah, my dogs are going crazy. And then after that, like I said, we're gonna go to Europe. We're gonna start in, I believe, Rotterdam, and we're gonna do some British Airways One World ops. It's gonna be it's 53-minute flights last I checked, which was like a month ago. So it's gonna be a 53-minute leg to the first airport, and then we're gonna do a return leg, and then call it quits. I would like to do more, but that's all we're gonna do on that. And then we're gonna do EasyJet, so I think I'll go towards LMPA, and we'll fly to, I think they fly from LMPA to Dublin. I feel like they fly that, so we'll fly that, and then I'll fly myself. We'll do that Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll fly myself to Azerbaijan, and then we'll stream, I think, Friday. We'll stream some day of the week sometime. Probably like Thursday or Friday in Azerbaijan. We'll do some cool ops there, maybe just one flight there. Because their Azerbaijan livery is so amazing. And I voted for that, so of course I'm going to try and do that. And then we're going to go to what Kami said. He said in flight requests, can you do off to OM to, well, Oscar, Tango, Hotel to Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. That's what he said. So we're gonna do that once we're in the Middle East. Then I don't think I'll stream this, but I'll fly down to Australia, and then we'll do some ops there as well. And then hopefully by then I've got 100 subs, so we'll go back up. We'll go over towards Hawaii, and then once I'm finally in Hawaii, after making it from Australia to Hawaii, we'll do, hopefully by then I have 100 subs, so we'll do the 100 sub special of PHNL to LAX, and then that will be the end of the tour. But like, it's not that much for me to do this tour. This is the part one of it. just flying through Canada on our way towards Europe. After this, I would probably off stream fly to Toronto and then load up in A380 Air Canada, take it over to Iceland, and then bring it down towards Rotterdam in the A320. Well, and that's the tour pretty much for the most part. Gonna end with hopefully 100 subs. If y'all can get me up to 100 subs, I would be so thankful. We would be 1/5 of the way to donations, to unlocking donations, and that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what the chat was saying. Sorry, I was just yapping about this. I voted for British Airways. Nice. You're gonna see the One World out of Rotterdam. Not saying to where because I have no idea what to where. I learned how to fly the TVM 930 and I loved it. Well, yeah, I didn't know how to fly the Vision Jet, and the TVM has the same system, the G3000, so I would be able to know how to fly it, but I mean, you look at all these other GA aircraft that are pretty easy, so not gonna take some time to just learn how to start it up and that stuff, but it would be really easy. If I wanted to, I would, but I don't really care that much. G'day, Skystar. How are you doing, man? G'day, mate. Your dogs are yapping right now? Yeah, they're going crazy. My mom came back. Like, I went home with my dad from Sam's Club because my mom took extra time at Sam's Club. She wanted to spend every single second there, even though I was rushing to get home because, you know, can't be on this thing past 10. So that's why I was trying to get my flight in today. Just asking how long is your flight? It's a 2-hour and 30-minute flight. And if you always want to check any SID star I have the entire flight info down in the description, along with the Discord and all that other stuff that you could give a follow. You reckon you'll be flying any other planes on this tour? Yeah, we'll be flying a lot of other planes. We'll probably fly like 4 different types of planes. We're gonna do, I think this is one of the first GA planes. I don't know for, well, this is kind of general aviation, but it's really not if we're doing IFR. But it is. Hawaiian Ops, yes. Well, it'll just be a straight flight from PHNL to LAX, and nothing too crazy, but I'll be there the entire flight, so that's gonna make it crazy. I almost forgot. We're gonna make the poll. Trying to figure out how to make the poll. Poll. Ask a question. Live time. Alright, poll should be created up there. I might do a tour like this in December. Nice. Yeah, you should probably do a world tour. I was gonna do like a GA across country in a Cessna 152 that's hand flown, but I mean that would be just boring. So instead, we're gonna do world tour and go through every different type of plane. It's gonna be so cool. We'll probably do Vision Jet in Australia because that's where I think the first stream Skystar tuned into was in Vision Jet, so we'll honor that small plane and we'll fly it there as well. Anyways, I gotta go for a bit. Well, I want to start my flight back to Doha. Alright, sounds good, man. Have a nice flight to Doha. Current poll, it's at 50%. I'm gonna give it a bit longer. Yep. It's really starting to get dark fast here. Yeah, we're gonna stay in Winnipeg Center, and we have Toronto Center online. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Winnipeg Center online, and the one time I fly in there, they get online. It's beautiful. Having a hard time deciding if we should listen to music. Like, I kind of want to hear the controller. Are you planning on passing through Texas? Not really. I mean, we're gonna end the series because we're once we get back into the USA, it's pretty much home, right? It's pretty much exactly home. So we're not gonna be passing through Texas. I feel like maybe we should just hop back into the cockpit and enjoy some nice little camera views here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright, VATSIM songs, we're gonna go. Oh, sorry. Oh, 6-7! 6-7! Who doesn't love a good old 6-7? 6-7! 6-7! 6 or 7. Yeah, I'm sending this to every person I know. Alright, okay. 41? I don't know what that means, but I don't trust it. Oh, okay. Whoa. I just pressed a button. I just pressed a button. Oh. I get super good frames when... Can you stop? My mom's just invading my room. Well, it's not my room, it's like a shared room, but still. It's where my computer is. If I knew where any of these lights would be, I would put like a bunch of them on, but still, cockpit just looks white and green and blue and all of these colors. The gears up, prop. The reason it says prop low speed is good. I'm being invaded. What? No. No! Ah, that was my mom. Invading my space without my consent. Wow. Oh yeah, let's do a camera roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoop. Green light. What about like... Oh. Good thing is that we got 40 knot tailwinds behind our back. Look at this. We have 40 knot tailwinds. It cannot get any better, which is good. Well, it's kind of bad that it can't get any better, but still. We're racing off. Alright, let me just, we're gonna go through screenshots in a bit, so just get all of your flight sim screenshots in there. I know it takes a bit of time, but sometimes I just feeling like everyone's copying my style of screenshots, like with the titles. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't worry. We're gonna start. My plan is to get back into weather streaming, so because like I have more interest than just flight sim, but like, you know, I'm also going into meteorology. I think that's a possibility of me going into meteorology, so we're gonna do some weather streams. We're probably gonna cover a few hurricanes this year, but this year's been calm so far. This year's not that active. Great circle map. Perfect. There's a beautiful great circle map on the screen. So we're flying between... I'm just going to highlight the entire world trip right here. CYSB. CYSB to CYYZ. And then from YYZ, we're gonna go to I don't know. Sometimes I can't think of VATSIM's airport. We'll just probably have to go somewhere else. Okay, we could actually, I think I have an Air Greenland livery, so we'll try and do that. And then from that airport, I think I put it in like, alright, okay, sorry. There's Rotterdam. So we're going from Rotterdam, then we're going to, well, That's not. There we go. Okay, from I think from Baku to Istanbul, I'm not sure. And then from Istanbul, where would we go from Istanbul? Do you guys know where we would go from Istanbul? Alright, we're just gonna end that poll. It's gonna be live time. Guess we'll go Ist to Delhi, and then from Del to WSS. Oh my goodness! And then from WSS, we could go to YPPH. From YPPH, we could go. I don't know where. I don't know any airport codes in Australia. What's the one that's like? What's the one that's like over here? Oh, it's YPAD. And then from perf to Adelady. American 6. And then we'll go from YPAD to YBBN. Actually, no, YSSY, and then we'll go back to YPAD. I don't know. Maybe we could do that. Or not. I don't know. And then from Sydney, YSSY, we would go to PHNL. Well, okay, from... No, not from Sydney. We would go from YPAD to YBBN to PHNL. Or if there's a shorter route to get there, if Skystar knows, then please tell me, because I don't know. Yeah, okay. And then from PHNL, we would go to KLAX. Alright, it was the entire world tour, basically, around the globe. So we go from Kenora to Sudbury to Toronto to that place, to Rotterdam, to Manchester, to Lima Papa Mike Alpha to Dublin, from Dublin to Baku, Baku to Istanbul, Istanbul to Delhi, Delhi to Singapore, Perth to Delhi, and then Delhi to Sydney. I'll just call it Addy, and then from Addy to Sydney, and back to Addy, and then we had to go from Addy to Brisbane to Honolulu, and from Honolulu to LAX. Yeah, really hoping I get enough subscribers by that time to actually do the flights. Neil voted to keep live time, so this is what you guys get, bro. I mean, it's what you guys get for keeping live time, because you cannot see a single thing outside. It's actually like total darkness, which scares me. Whoa! I thought I actually turned off the aircraft. Okay, Alright, if I turned on wing light, would that actually help? It would not help too much, so we're just gonna keep wing light off. I don't know how to turn on these cabin lights, because all we're doing is just looking at pure darkness, and then we're looking at a light that flashes every so often. Really an IFR day. If you're traveling at this altitude. This song's so good. Yep, we're gonna look through screenshots now, because, you know. You know, screenshots are nice to look through. We're just good. Oh yeah, if y'all want to join my Discord, then the link. Well, gotta check on this aircraft after what I just did. I just bumped the table. I'll put the invite link in the description if there's anyone. I haven't seen any new members in like so long. Ah. $280. Okay, sorry. Let me just. Alright, there we go. Alright. So, we got his Lufthansa A340. Wait, you said you want to do another flight in this laughing VR thing. Yep, and there's the beautiful JetBlue A320. Love that thing. Just landed in Vegas. Yeah. Medal of Honor. Got the, I think that's a CFM engine. I'm jealous of this. Y'all on the A320 and the A319s and A321s, you guys have sharklets. The A320 guys, they don't have sharklets. But I think, yeah, okay, I recognized it. That's the exact tram. Wait, let me just show y'all. That's the exact tram that I just flew when I was in, wait, what? Where is this? Where's the DFW? Where is DFW? I don't know where our DFW is. We'll just have to look in Owl's Discord, because I post mine in Owl's. From user. Let me just show y'all the tram. The tram was sick. Oh, yep. Plane spotting. Did not share this. This thing was beautiful. I want to do this. November 1 Whiskey Alpha. Food. I don't know what that is. No? Send us back. Oh, here we go. With the hot beaches and tramps. To the city. In Jamaica. Tram alert. Yep, Skyline, City Tram. Stunning. Okay, sorry. Yep, and we got that. Yep, 276 FPM now on the comfier side of things, but it was not too bad. Well, so clicked on the wrong thing. I just was so interested of these trams that okay, there's my stuff. Alright, PHNL IH. I think I've only flown from MSP to PHNL like once. JFK to some British island in Albria. Wait, is that the A320? If that actually is, it might be the A320. I feel bad for those passengers having to do across the ocean in an A320. MKJSATL. That looks like the A321. HCVYR. I don't know. That's not a real. I don't think that's a real United op. I don't know. Oh yeah, I love the screenshot. What is that for? Oh yeah. All right. Oh yeah, this photo in Indianapolis was. We gotta go to Indianapolis. It has the beautiful airport. Look at that. That thing was stunning. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, PC-12 for the first time. That's what I did. Yeah, okay, sorry. I did PC-12. Gotta go to y'all screenshots. Alright. Seattle, Denver. Okay. Denver to Seattle Spirit. Okay. IH to Denver. Alright. Auth to Oscar Mike Delta Bravo and back. That is Kotori 350. Stunning. Okay, here we go. Here's the other channel that we can do screenshots from. Yeah, Iceland Air Nerfy. He's such. Yep, we covered that. We covered. Okay, all these guys. This Turkish Airlines. Beautiful cabin. This thing looks gorgeous. DUTUD screenshots from Iceland Air Nerfy. And then we got fly out from Levi and Captain Miles, because he likes doing that. Alright, find some screenshots. Do we got any? I don't know if we got. Oh, yep, we covered that. Wait, we didn't cover. Well, okay. Yeah, wait. 123. Well, that's it for the Discord. Such good songs. This is called Hourglass by Bagel. I'm back. Just took off out of Dubai. Nice. Nice, man. I'm also back. Hello. Well, welcome back to Aviation Guy. When you get the end builds, do you get the A350 and the A350 900 and the 1000? You get both planes. I know that. Since you're doing this world tour, are you gonna stream a bit more often? No, I don't think I would stream more often. I barely. I used to stream daily because streaming was easy. Now all I do is I spent 1 hour. I spent like an hour trying to make this stream on the I was make the stream broadcast. Like make like the description and the title and all that stuff and the thumbnail. That took me an hour because I was trying to come up with multiple designs. Yeah, alright. If I go over towards my channel, I can actually show you guys. Yep, alright. So when did I actually? I started doing the streaming where I started the good streaming right here. This is my first decent stream, and then that was slightly better. Just a 50 sub special, more A320. Yeah, this 737. I will fly it one day, but it's gonna be trash because I'm gonna get the PDMG 737-900 when it comes to 2024. So. We'll be running Alaska Ops for like 5 weeks straight, to be honest. And then there we go. We were streaming like so often. I mean, we streamed once in that week, We streamed twice in that week, and then we actually streamed those two pretty close together, and then I didn't stream for 6 days, and now I'm streaming for the first time in about 5 days. So that's kind of good, but like, can't expect more, I guess. Not really much more. Alright. Would you suggest you buy D350 from the in-game shop or from the web? Buy it from the web. Better that way. I believe, I know that there's some features that don't come when you buy it from the marketplace, so just buy it from the web. I've seen other people just buy it from the web and they don't have some features. Not that big of a deal, but if you want to have all of the features, buy it from the web. You gotta get some folders for your Discord server. I don't know what you mean, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, but there's a guy named American 67. It's making me go insane. Yo. Oh, hello, Mr. Owl. How are you doing, man? I appreciate you stopping in like every single day. It's weird, kinda, but every stream you've like stopped in, no matter what. You're just always here somehow. Yo, the owl is here? Yep, owl's here. I don't know where the lights are on this plane, otherwise I would light up this cabin to the fullest. Because I can't see a single thing. Like, you'd think they would be over here by the yoke, but that's just the stuff or ice. It's nowhere here. Yeah, we're flying just over the Great Lake of Superior right now. We're gonna go. This airport that we're landing at is like directly north of. Yeah, well, the airport is like. See, there's Toronto, and then the airport is just like sort of just right north of it. What are we gonna do on approach, man? If this is all I can see at 30,000, at 25,000 feet, what are we gonna do on the approach? If I could figure out a new flight schedule, I'm gonna fly every single flight of this world tour, Calvin. I mean, you better find out a new flight schedule, because we have no flyers with us today, because it was... well, we were tight on time, so that's why we just had to get out of there. We weren't waiting for any aviation guy or Kami Lewis to show up, so we just darted out of there. Man, if I could just increase the speed slightly, in the slightest, I would. It's got more power in it than what it's producing. Every little extra knot could save us time. Hopefully you're either live on Saturday or Sunday for the tour. Joke's on you, we're gonna be live for both days. It's gonna be 2 days straight we'll be live. I'll have both lives set up by Friday probably. First leg is gonna be from Rotterdam to Manchester to Rotterdam again, and then we'll go. And then on Sunday we're gonna fly from, I think it's we'll check if it's a real life route, but we're gonna fly from we're gonna fly from Lima, I believe Papa Mike Alpha, or it's in some way of that configuration, and we'll do EasyJet to Dublin, and then we'll fly to Baku, and then go from there. Because Baku's our last stop in Europe. Okay, we have 2 hours and 17 minutes of fuel left. Yeah, if I can't fly, I might figure out my own world tour that happens every Thursday. Nice. Yeah, you should fly with us. So should that aviation guy. Would really appreciate it if y'all flew with. That'd be so fun. I mean, my world tour is still in the works, so I'm not sure what's the schedule. Yeah, we've slowly risen in speed by a little bit. Yeah, we can increase it like that. I can find on Sunday, but I'm streaming Saturday, so I can't. What are you streaming on Saturday? You held this weird poll. I didn't even know you played Steal a Brain Rot, bro. I didn't even know you played Steal a Brain Rot. Nonetheless, I'd like to see. Okay, yeah. Steal a Brain Rot Saturdays. You better not be live playing Steal a Brain Rot. I would lose my mind about you. Bro, all you're gonna get is 5-year-olds, because that's what plays this game. Only 5-year-olds play that game. Wait, why is there like 5 people? There's a few people actually at CYSB. That's weird. There's normally no one here. But I think I ran out of music. God dang it. Well, that's okay, I guess. Steal a brain on Saturday is crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. No offense, but it's kind of a game for toddlers. That's the point. That's the audience that they're targeting, not you guys. Hopefully you guys aren't 5. Not that you can't play the game. I'm just saying you might get judged for it. Okay, what is going on? Honolulu Center is online, sort of. Seems like CPD Boston's flying to JFK. Yep, Toronto Center just logged offline. Right, okay, let me see what y'all are doing. Alright. The other guy in Discord suggested it, or suggestions. Wait, okay. From user is it R123? Or is it Beanie Baby Beanie? Okay, whoa. From user Beanie Baby Gaming. Who suggested it? Beanie Baby always crashes the 757. Oh, wait. Let me just show you. Wait. Okay, I just want to show you what guys want one of his streams. It was in another YouTube chat. You said the other guy in the Discord suggested it. YouTube does not save the chat replays. The moment I load up the YouTube page, I get Aaron Rodgers high after game interview. Like I don't want to see that. Like, okay, I get it, YouTube. You just want to serve me videos that are not normal videos, I guess. I don't know. I gotta get this weather server that I have. It's a weather Discord server that I have. It's like retired, but it was alive like a year and a half before my Discord server was created. But like, you know. Anyways, I'm on final run to Doha, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good, man. I'm gonna get called to leave airspace anytime now. Just say that we're heading over to Unicom. Have a good night. Yeah, we still got a pretty good portion left. Started all the way back over there by Winnipeg, and now we're over a bit further. This thing cruises pretty slow, 330 knots, but it's making up. Doing good time. Estimated 51. Wait. Volume says I'm out of their airspace, but we're still. You streamed steal a brain rot? That's actually crazy, though. Oh my goodness. Watching you do this is sufferable. Capture the audio. There's no audio. Bro, what is this quality? Why? Why, bro? Don't. Going over to Unicom, November 921, November Golf. Good night. Maybe he just woke up, but I'm not sure if he went there. Well, just you gotta improve your stream quality. That aviation guy. That's just what I'm telling you. You just gotta improve your stream quality. You gotta figure out what you can improve and what you can't. Like, from here, I don't know how to make my streams better besides paying for Vol and a premium to get the like custom overlay bar, but I'm not doing that. Everyone else has that though, which annoys me. But I don't know. I wouldn't pay for it. I just need to get good aircraft, and I don't know. Just look how customizable this thing is. Like I can like look through this entire thing. Just dragging it down. Yep, okay, last waypoint is altitude says about 2,600, so that's what we're gonna put. 2,000 and then 600. Alright. So when that comes, when that time comes for the top of descent, it's gonna know what to do, and it's gonna descend. It's gonna descend to the altitude. It's gonna reduce speed because I have auto throttle on. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Should be back in about 5 minutes, 5 or 2 minutes. Not sure. But I'll be back. Okay. I am back. So, while I was gone, that aviation guy just decided that he was just gonna put out this big statement about he's sorry that he still deal of brain rot. Let me just read it to y'all, because I'm not reading that. Where do we do? We're in the capture to properties, capture audio. Well, get rid of that. Bring it back. Capture audio. Okay.
Dat aviation guy said, I want to sincerely apologize for streaming Steal a Brain Rot. At the time, I genuinely believed I was making a good choice, but in hindsight, I clearly was not. I now understand that it was a misstep, and I take full responsibility for that decision. After reflecting on the impact and the message it may have sent, I've decided it's best for me to never stream that game again. Thank you to those who voiced their concerns. I hear you, and I'm committed to doing better moving forward. At everyone.
Wow, great message, bro. I don't understand why Winnipeg Center is still online. Like, he's doing absolutely nothing. But yeah, he's still having fun, I guess. Don't know how, but I guess. I don't know. Hi from Great Britain. Well, welcome to the stream. Your name's too long for me to pronounce. Great Britain's a pretty nice country. We'll be flying there soon in this world tour. It's one of our next few stops within the next bit of time. We'll be streaming. We'll be flying from Britain on, to and from Britain on Saturday, and then we'll fly to Dublin on Sunday. I can make some music here while I just cruise over this gorgeous land that I cannot see. Well, this is perfect. This is like ASMR. Whoa. That mic just wanted to explode there. Alright, TOD is coming up in a bit here. Not sure how long, about 0224. Which means about 9:24 p.m. we're gonna reach our top of descent. And I'll start taking us down into Yep, and then I'll start taking us down into Greater Sudbury. If I could just find any cabin lights. Are there any? Oh, okay, there is cabin bus, but I believe that's just... I don't know, is that... Okay, that's not... Like, yeah, there's cabin bus. If I just go for a second here, it won't change much. If I just look. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's where we're at right now. This is what we would see if it was not live time. We would actually see a beautiful land. Yeah, this looks gorgeous, but of course we're on live time, so you know, casual live time stuff. What on earth? Just gonna change it. Okay, yep, now we're back on live time. Now there's nothing for miles and miles. Guess you can sort of see the tail. We can peek into this cockpit. A bit of this amazing aircraft. PC-12. At what point away does it actually, like... I'm actually confused, like how far away does this thing disappear? I know I'm super far away, so I can just zoom in. If I just, whoa. Alright, we're gonna go back to the aircraft. Okay, yeah, that was cool. But if I just looked anywhere that's not the cockpit, it just looks weird. Cabin. That's all about the cabin environment. Okay, frequencies. Yeah, that's nothing that's in my control. Light control. The ring knob on the co-pilot side should always be the lights. Is that the lights? No, it's not. It's not the lights. That's that. I mean, there's volume, but like, I mean, there's pulse. Like, see, like, I stream for a while, and then y'all are begging me to stream, and then y'all don't even show up. Like, what am I supposed to do when I do something like this, and y'all just don't even show up to what y'all requested? It's like you want a pizza party in your classroom, and then on the day at the pizza party, you purposely don't come. Well, yeah. I'm here? Okay, that's good. At least one of y'all is here. I understand Kami's on approach for his landing. I'm not sure, wait, let me, where is he? Let me flex this. Don't mind if I flex something real quick. I've got Lux Planes added as a friend. Wait, Well, I have Lux Planes added as a friend on Volana. No flex. What? According to this, oh, I'm in multiple landings, I guess. Let me also show y'all some cool Volana stuff. You got me doing some landings here on the grass. Beautiful. So we took off, we went over here, we took off, we flew runway heading, then we went over Kenora, we turned, and then we got back on that, and now we're just shooting over here. And that's the airport that we're landing at for today. Aiming to be done with the stream at around 10 p.m. But who knows? Be right back in 15 minutes? Okay. Sounds good. Oh my goodness, this is VATSIM in New York. It's screaming at me to fly there. Alright, wait, okay, there's a VATSIM event that's gonna happen tomorrow, so we're gonna try and, well, okay. My task is to get up early tomorrow, do an hour-and-a-half flight to try and rush to, New York. Well, over an hour-and-a-half flight, because I'm doing Toronto first. Where did I find VATSIM events? Because okay. Goodness, my entire schedule's changed now after I just realized that I had that event. I did not know about the event until Owl just does a random ping, and now I'm scrambling to get info on this event. So it's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese event. It's in New York. So I'll be LGA, which we'll be taking out off of and heading somewhere north. Actually, no, not north. We'll be... You know what? We gotta fly north. We're gonna go and do it. We're gonna actually go and do it. So I got VATSIM pilot, the New York. Okay, sorry. My bad. My foot slipped high. Well, welcome in the stream, Captain Miles. How are you doing, man? I just realized that there's a VATSIM event going on tomorrow, so I'm gonna scramble and get that in. We're gonna scramble and try it. I'm scrambling to try and learn more about it. If that makes sense. Okay. If some of y'all just got a Discord ping, my foot slipped as well. I can agree with Captain Miles, my foot slipped. So I didn't send the image of the thing, which is kind of funny. It's kind of a funny image, and the background to the event's kind of funny as well. What? Oh my goodness! Okay, sorry. Maybe if I show y'all Discord, I will not screw up in my stuff. Okay, Discord, VATSIM events. I've sent y'all a bunch of ghost pings, because I'm bad. It's at VATSIM pilots. You got the New York FNO, the bacon, egg, and cheese. Then you got the space, then I got a space. And then we got this big long description that I'm not gonna read. You can read it to your children in bed. That's not on me. Okay, almost sent it, but almost forgot. There we go. Now that should be good. That should be good. Let me just get rid of that. There, okay, yeah. So it's the bacon, egg, and cheese event. We'll be doing out of LG8 because that's the airport I least fly out of. Never really gone there much, but we'll be heading to Boston and probably a return leg to DC. We'll go DCA and then from DCA to Boston. I think that's good. Or we could go over towards LPMA, because we're gonna stream for 3 days in a row if we did this event, which I'm still skeptical about doing. It's supposed to be at 6 p.m., which is not good for my sleep schedule. Neither is Captain Miles' sleep schedule. He has the most cooked sleep schedule, so glad I'm not in that pit. Sorry, let me get Discord out of the way here. Yep, planes started descending now. Which that TOD VNAV has done us a nice job and got us down. Alright, let's say we did KLGA. Y'all can't see it, but just vision that you can see something. So Madrida, we'll be doing Madrida, and then we'll be doing, I think, IESL. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, chill. Okay. My bad. Can you, like, fix it? Like, have this for a reason. Pull back on that throttle to about half power. There you go. Okay, slight overspeeding, but that's fine. I come back to this. Oh, CYYZ, okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna fly to CYYZ. Or if I want to, I'll do a flight while I'm at school. Wait, while I'm at soccer. We could do it. But yeah, 2:16 airtime, that would be a perfect stream, so in the next few days you're gonna see streaming like I've never done it before. It's gonna be way too much. It's gonna be way too much for y'all. Y'all will not be able to keep up. I'm mad struggling tonight. Okay. Yep, we are going down. We have RNAV here, so we're just going for the closest waypoint closest to the ground. Still pitch black out. We'll follow the landing procedures. Now, normally I wouldn't put flaps to landing before I do gear. Well, put gear, then taxi and landing lights, because that's a bit weird. Normally you'd put those on at about 10,000 feet or so. Got the city in sight here. It's kind of a small city, but it's also a nice one. And that's where our Pilatus PC-12 is going to butter down into that ground. Yep, it still shocks me. Winnipeg Center is still online. They're rocking tonight. So for y'all, I'm gonna kill my sleep schedule. And okay. I'm gonna get up early tomorrow. I'm gonna fly to LGA. Hopefully, it'll still be intact. Hopefully my brain cells will still be intact after that, but anyways, we'll fly to KLGA tomorrow, and then we'll stream that night. We'll stream LGA to St. John's. Beautiful flight, to be honest. It's expected to look really cool. If I did fly A320, it would take about an hour and 14, but I don't want to fly A320. I want to fly my good old PC-12. Yep, we're at about 17,000 feet. Check the bar. Baro is good. Okay, I would have to get up at about 5 in the morning to fly to LGA just for y'all. I'm back, just landed into Doha and took a shower. Well, welcome back, Tommy Lewis. Nice having you back. Hopefully we'll land this thing like a beauty into, what is it, Greater Sudbury? If they have a CTAF, I need to get that ready. Nope, they don't. We'll just use Unicom, that's fine as well. And we'll use Volana for charts. Volana is actually not too terrible when it comes to charts, because they show runways and taxiways, and that's about it, but still. Better than nothing. How's this doing this little, like, weird approach into the runway? Not sure if I'll actually take that, but we can try. We can always try. Sorry, a bit more on this power. This thing knows what it's doing very well, though. It surprises me a bit, but not too much. Like, it's adding and retracting power to fit the perfect needs of my aircraft. I might do this flight, but I don't know what plane, Calvin. So which flight are you doing from Greater Sudbury to LaGuardia, or are you gonna fly with us from LaGuardia to St. John's? Just asking, because I'm gonna do the first flight at 5 a.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm gonna force myself to wake up for that flight. Wish me luck. Hello from Texas. I am a new subscriber. I will be here. Well, thank you, Robert Harrison. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, man? Alright, if I take this, yep, we're up to 76 subs, hoping to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. Kind of crazy to think that my goal was to that 150. That was like before I even started streaming, which kind of makes sense, like, you know. But I haven't started posting videos yet, so who knows. When I post my first video, things might actually go pretty well. Alright, let me get Q&H set for CYSB. Q&H is 929.74. Set both borrows. Set. Perfect. Maybe do a plane spotting video? Well, you recommended that, but like, you know. I mean, maybe I could talk about a plane spotting while I show you my photos. Like, if y'all like that, then I would actually do that. I'm gonna try and go to the airport while I fly over the ocean on Saturday. It should be, yeah, okay, I'll fly over the ocean. It's gonna be like from St. John's to wherever, and then we'll stream like a bit after that. PC needs to hang on during these next few weeks, then we're gonna have a big rest week when we go to Baku. Kind of like what we've been doing, but you know, I'm gonna have school for a while. Busy with that. We'll keep that. The taxi and landing lights are on, so I can actually check those on. Early here, we're at about 9,000 feet now. Taxi and landing lights on. Insert separator on. And yep, we'll just keep riding that speed here for a bit. The bitches has us coming in for a landing. That's not ideal, but it's okay. Landing runway 9. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with this. That's not good, but okay. Is that runway 30? Alright, runway 30. What's the flight for Saturday? We're gonna do Rotterdam to Manchester and back. Rotterdam to Manchester is about 53 minutes in flight time. Last time I checked, about 2 months ago. Depends on the winds. So, if we did 2 legs, that stream would be about 2.5 hours long. And then Friday, we're doing the VATSIM event. I'm gonna fly to St. John's. That'll be at around 6 p.m. Actually, thinking about it, I could actually just fly to Toronto. Cause, like, you know, I don't even have to go that far. Like, if it starts at 6 p.m., I want to be there at 6 p.m., but that's okay. Alright, speed should be decreasing any moment now. My aircraft listens like it has, which it hasn't been doing good today. It should automatically try and slow itself down. But instead, it's at max power, like it's some crazy thing. Well, what if I just disengage? Auto throttle. There we go. Now it's working. Wait, no. What? Okay. Okay, now it's working. It was at almost full power, now it's descending down, and we're gonna come in really fast. Yeah, gear, and then it says flaps 15. We're gonna get those landing speeds in as well. Well, not on the weekends, but like, I don't want to be streaming late anyways. It sucks. Okay, flaps are down. When we start the gigantic turn, I'll call on frequency that I'm on final, even though I won't be able to get on final because final's like straight out. But you know, my plane's just gonna have a hard time. I see the runway now. We're not totally pitch black anymore, but we're still very hard to see. Yeah, we can go full flaps. We'll go full flaps, and then we'll drop gear. Gear down, flaps down. Yeah, flaps are in the landing configuration. There comes the lights. I'm blinded by the lights. This plane is beautiful to land. Never had a funner plane to land because this thing just rides stall speed, and then on final approach it will just stall you, and then it will add power like an A320. It will go full toga, and then it will drop down to like 0 power. Dang, it's still dark. I mean, it's better, but we have lights now, but you know, it's still gonna be like pitch black. Okay, well, we are turning on to final. Okay, finally, it's actually improving itself. It's actually extending this out because it knows. And it's figuring out that it's going to be a tough turn. Yeah, it's figuring itself out. We can... Yep, we're dropping down. We're gonna intercept that waypoint, which is why it's starting to do like a kind of expansion, is because we're gonna actually intercept that. Should I do the JFK event or do your flight tomorrow? We're doing the JFK event. Yep. Did I not tell you? Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is not Saturday. If you thought it was Saturday. Because tomorrow's Friday. You asked on Saturday, we're doing Rotterdam to Manchester. But at 5 in the morning, I'm gonna fly from Greater Sudbury, which is the airport we're landing at, to LaGuardia, so I can stream later at night. LaGuardia to St. John's, and then tomorrow when I plane spot, I'll be crossing the waters. No, I know. Like, but like, you can do the event and fly with us, like, you know, because we're doing the event, so you're technically gonna be flying with us. So I'm like saying it's not even a choice, because you've already made your choice, I guess. But like, you're doing the flight today, but I'm doing the flight tomorrow. I'm not doing LaGuardia to St. John's today. I'm doing it tomorrow during the VATSIM event. Is that... Oh, okay. Maybe I should just stop saying that. Alright. What plane are you flying tomorrow? Oh, A320 from LGA to St. John's. Not sure which airline. Greater Sudbury traffic, November 921 November Golf is on final for runway 30 full stop. Greater Sudbury. You didn't know that there was a VATSIM event at Aviation Guy? It's from 6 to 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so if you're in that time zone, then that's those times. Oh my goodness, yep. AP is disengaged. Yeah, we're just gonna sink towards the ground, I guess. Whoa. My bad, chat. Whoa. There's a big mouse blocking your sight. My bad. Okay, I'm just gonna control everything from now on, even the throttle, because, you know. Sorry, I keep saying that. Alright, we're fine. You have gear down. We completed the checklist. Yep, we completed the checklist. Checklist is complete. And now, I don't know if we're actually supposed to land with props low speed, but we're doing that. Power's idle. We're slowly drifting down. Still way too fast. Know how far. Can't even see the runway. It's so. Alright, we're on the ground. Welcome to Greater Sudbury, guys. Okay, we can vacant to. I believe we just gotta do a loop around. Greater Sudbury traffic, November 921 November Golf is gonna backtrack on runway 12 onto Alpha. Greater Sudbury traffic. Okay. Hand cam coming off. Alright, combi guessed 155 and it was negative 21 feet per minute. That was actually quite a good landing, to be honest. That was really butter. I mean, yeah. If y'all just want to watch that back, feel free to, because that was one of my best landings I've done in this plane. 21 feet per minute. Absolutely insane. Alright, is this Alpha? Is this Alpha? Wait, where's Alpha? Is Alpha here? There. Okay, there's Alpha. Alright. Greater Sudbury traffic, November 921 November Golf is clear of runway 30 on Alpha. Greater Sudbury. And we'll be taxiing to the ramp via Alpha, November 921 November Golf. Greater Sudbury. Oh, looks like someone turned on the lights for us. We'll just pull up here. We're gonna go over towards 3. We're not a passenger aircraft today, but we do got a lot of passenger seats. You'll just be parking here for GA purposes. Okay, stop that parking brake down, shut down, parking brake set. Flaps are all the way up. Emergency exit lights to off. US system off. Engine master switch to off. Generators to off. Battery switches to off. There they are. And then we can get the A buses off, standby buses off, and there we go. Anyways, I gotta go now, Calvin. See you tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow, guys. Well, not guys, Kami. There we go. We made it to Greater Sudbury now. We still have a lot of time with y'all. But let me just look at this flight. We're with you guys on Volana. Alright, so we got 21 feet per minute into Greater Sudbury. Our approach was kind of wonky, but it's alright. Yep. Flight time was 2:08. Flight time was 2:01. So pretty fast flight actually. I did not expect it to be this quick, which means that we got still about 20 minutes to spare, which is amazing. Yeah, backtracked, and then there's our avatar. And yeah, pretty much couldn't have gone any better on that landing. Gotta go see ya. Alright, see ya, that aviation guy. Fastest growing companies are developing on airport land. FlySudbury.ca. This airport looks nice. There's a reason I flew to here, and it's because it had great scenery. It's also kind of a longer trip route. Yeah, we can get that Volana overhead out of the way. Yeah, it's like as soon as I came, they turned on those lights. Yep. Aircraft is cold and dark. Oh, Winnipeg Center just got offline. You can... Yeah, we're gonna stay on VATSIM for a bit, maybe, or not. Wait. Huh? This front propeller looks pretty neat. See the little bits of detail that went into this propeller. So this whole like PC-12 system is kind of cool to me. You got the first landing gear that we for sure didn't damage on that landing. That landing was so smooth. Best landing I think I've done in this aircraft. I think we'll leave it about here. For today. As we don't have really any replay system in place right now. Well, I could have got Sky Dolly, but didn't get Sky Dolly, so just gonna play some. We're just gonna get out of here, I guess. So I'm Calvin. My YouTube is Crashing Calvin, and I wanted to thank all of y'all for tuning in tonight. And, well, have a great night.